Hi everyone, it's Drew the Studios where we do comic books and superhero lore of African diaspora. And today I'm just gonna tell you like a couple of news. Not really good, mostly bad, but sometimes I'm just gonna go through it anyway. So yeah, there has been a delay. um, Apologies from like don't mind the yawning. I'm just really tired today. But yeah, shipping from like my merchandise and like all the like delivery is basically on hold. It's been like delayed, so I have to go through the whole process again just to make sure how that's working. So don't worry, that will be in tip top shape and there was nothing to worry about. So yeah. And another thing I wanted to tell you about was that one of my friends from social media told me about there was a cancellation in the MCM. So Comic Con. That's like one in London, England version of Comic Con. But yeah, like we already went past the May because this is after May, but the October one that we are like waiting for a couple months now, like the October one's gonna be cancelled sadly. And that's one I was really looking forward to because I felt since all this whole the lifting of the virus, I mean the whole lifting of quarantine lockdown, I felt that more things will be going back to so called normal. But yeah, not really like normal because the way I was expecting it is because since every place is opening back up again, like crowded places, um, how would you put it? Like cinemas, right? You know how crowded they are sometimes. Depends on the movie. Like I heard places like they're gonna be open around like this week or maybe next week after, and that place is like crowded. But then again, if you know it's empty and Comic Con, that's not really a place where you have a guideline with social distancing. A lot of people are not gonna be social distancing there. They're gonna be like bouncing into each other. It's gonna be really huge. It's like think of like a football match, but everyone's on the field. It's like that. So obviously, I know it's not gonna be like a deal where it's gonna be come straight away because that's gonna be hard because a lot of people are gonna be there. A lot of people are gonna be doing it that. And the worst thing is that we don't have a vaccine yet, as we heard. So that's even like disappointing. And the death rate of this country, like it's been really high. I mean, highest in the world, like one of the highest in the world. I mean, apologize for that, but still, it's still really big. And even though the numbers are going down slowly, like the numbers are low, but it doesn't mean people are still dying. So that's what I want to tell you. It's like it's really inconvenient that this year kind of like started really bad. It's like a new decade, but then if you look at a decade, don't matter if it's new or old things will happen with like different situations. Like you're always gonna get the same circumstances. It's just a word, isn't it? Like what is anything gonna change? What's different from this year from last year? Like old things doesn't mean like old like stuff recurs. Like people are still gonna be dying even without this virus. People are still gonna be killing each other. So people are still gonna be hurting one another. And that's the thing we deal with. So a new like decade doesn't really change anything. Even though it's really disappointing, but that's just how our life is. Even though this year was like people opening away like us having fun, but then this virus came along. I guess I am the majority of people who do know that it was bioweaponized and or it was like man made, like created by humans. But it's not the point that a lot of our things now they are getting cancelled. A lot of Marvel films, DC films, or just movies in general are getting cancelled. And it's been a hard time. It's hard to go back to our normal lives. Like it's going slowly, but still a lot of things like Comic Con is not gonna be here this year. And it's really gonna be disappointing. It's really sad that it has to be like that. But it's really disappointing that it got cancelled. But was really, really looking forward for it this year. And a lot of people were, of course, but then this one, it just kind of like hurts differently, hits us differently, as comic book fans or anyone in general, anime, manga, cartoons. It just upsets us all. That's what I wanted to say actually. It's just that even after all that's happening in the world, like with the protests and riots, like Black Lives Matter are being attacked by like alt right people who believe all lives matter. Like it's just chaos. It's just in scrambles. It's just like one of those things. They're putting down statues. Is it that too? It's just a lot of things that's been happening. New cases put it up. New cases are being brought up as well. Like from like why was it reported before? And then it's just really like I said, it's really depressing because a lot of people are going through trauma. A lot of it, like with me, I can handle this because like I've been through this whole quarantine lockdown before like vibes came out. Okay, like I said, I don't know if I told you before, but I always been homeschooled. I always been through that trauma and depressing moments in my life. Like it's been hard for me. It's been hard for you. It's been hard for all of us. It's been hard for everyone. The only thing we have to do now is like how we cope with it and move on and go to the future so it doesn't repeat itself again. But all that matters is that like people are not dying as much as usual. We can remember while you're thinking about the next movie or thinking about what could be happening like in social media, like celebrities of like pop, um, music or something that you're into, you realize that the next person is dying, and maybe indirectly or directly because of their death. So it is quite again, it is really sad. Like the greatest things that we still got people that we love is still with us. They didn't lose like by our side. But that's it actually. We just have to like we have to be thankful and to be grateful for the life that we struggled and we survived this. 'Cause we are really strong people. We can do this, no matter what people say, no matter how bad the circumstances be. You know, that's that's how I see it. Anyway, but yeah, well that's it, everyone. I'm Judah Studios, and also if you're interested, check out Um, my other friends, Professor Babalaska, he's got an album in August called Bubbleization. He's uploaded all the songs on his SoundCloud, Spotify. Definitely check that out. And also check out my other friend Jackidi, Jack City. I mean, he got an album that coming out in October, so also another month, like near the end of November, you know. So that's really nice. So like I said, check those all out. It's really good. It's really, really, really well. Wait that little pause a minute. Yeah, everyone, but I'm glad you're here. So it's been a good time. Thank you for supporting this channel. Without you, we wouldn't be here. So like, comment, share, subscribe. Check me out on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and Facebook. I'm all over social media, even on underrated, overrated websites. And you can check out my merchandise and my comics there. So yeah, that's it, everyone. I'll see you later. Stay safe, stay happy, stay positive, and have like a great prosperous future for you all. Bye bye.